So right now we have 20 auto stores, 8 power sports stores, and we have 4 body shops, and then a few different auxiliary businesses around that as well. So our family is now 5th generation automotive business. My great-grandfather, Jack Olsen, started the company, ran it through the Great Depression. So he started in 1924, ran it through the Great Depression, World War I, World War II. Eventually, she had 3 daughters. One married my grandfather, Sam Young. He took over, and then my father took over after him, and my uncle. And then now it's 4th generation in, and the 5th generation has started working as, a service advisor, a couple parts people. So 5th generation's coming into the business. If you haven't done the job, managing people is almost impossible because you don't even know what they're going through. And so to understand, at least at a base level, of what they're dealing with on a day-to-day basis helps me make sure that as a team, we collectively understand how to move the business forward. And so that education of spending time in the seat doing the job, I think is crucial. So I started as a detailer, right? So I started in the detail, and then I would go and I'd help in the lube pit. And eventually I moved into lube pit while I got my ASE certification. And I did that all through high school and just out of high school. And then I knew I needed to go learn the accounting side. But any of the youngs, if you know us, we have to start doing the job. And so we started either as, in the lube pit or as a parts counterman. And you have to work all the different jobs to make sure you understand. So I went from the office into sales, did sales for few years, then I went into marketing, ran our marketing for about 7 years, and then eventually moved into a executive position after a bunch of years. One of the keys for us is everyone picks up the trash. That's one of our rules, right? And that means that there's nothing beneath you that you're not willing to do for the success of the whole, right? And that means, hey, if I need to go out and literally pick up the trash, that's fine. I'll go out and do it. I'll go make sure that it gets done so the team can succeed. That doesn't mean everybody has to do everybody else's job. Those central beliefs are what bring people together. Yeah, so 2 things is finding the right equipment and the right partner. The right equipment you have to make sure that the job is done right. Our customers are counting on us. And if we can't do the job right and in a timely manner, they're going to go somewhere else. So it's crucial for us to have the right equipment so that our people can do the right job. The second was partnerships. We think it's really important to have partners that we can lean on and trust, because if there is something that goes wrong, we can say, hey, help me out here. And we know a good partner will help. We are not in this alone. We need other people to help us grow the business. They've actually come out and participated inside of our training organization. And that way they know how we speak and how they speak. And it just makes it way more cohesive, and we're able to move forward together faster. One of the biggest focuses that we have is training, because we know that a technician that doesn't feel like they're growing is a technician that wants to leave. We want to make sure we're providing them the tools so that they can feel like, hey, I have a career. I have a long-term ability to grow in where I'm at. And so that's why it's so important to have those kind of tools. Especially in the auto business, we have to grow our own people. Nobody's just sitting there making technicians that do a good job. We have to bring people in, help them understand how to do a good job, and then build them from there. And so that is why, guys like Barry are so important to our organization, because we have to train and give up people the tools to succeed in their positions.